Hey everybody, welcome to Fire in the Kitchen. It is 2018 and I have decided to start my own cooking YouTube channel. I usually do a ton of Instagram photos and Insta videos of what I'm cooking here and there, and I've just had so many people ask for recipes, things like that. I figured I would just start a YouTube channel and log all my recipes so all my friends can have the recipes and share it with their families, and you can share it with your friends and your families. So today we're going to start off with something simple since it's my first video and my first episode, and I'm going to make something super delicious but simple, regular chimichurri sauce, and that is something that can go over steak, it can go over chicken, you can even put it over vegetables, but it's just packed with flavor. It's so delicious and I serve it up all year long. All right, let's get started with our chimichurri sauce. What we have is already washed and ready to go basil, cilantro, and parsley. A couple simple ingredients and garlic. So we're gonna start off just trimming these guys right off of the stem a little bit. And you don't have to worry about getting a little bit of stem in there because you're gonna throw it in your blender or food processor and you'll be able to pull out any big chunks that you see. There we go, right into your food processor. All these have been washed. Make sure you wash all your herbs. You can get some dirt and it'll get a little gritty if you don't have them properly washed. Cilantro. This chimichurri is actually going to be a little more basil based, and your ratios are going to be kind of 2 to 1. So whatever you want to start with, you could start with 2 cups of parsley and then add a half a cup of cilantro, half a cup of basil. Mine's going to be a little more basil heavy, so I'm going to do the 2 cups of basil and then about a half a cup of each cilantro and parsley in here. Now, if you're using other proteins like lamb, it's really good to throw some mint in there and be a little more heavy on your mint, because obviously mint goes so well with lamb. Now I'm going to start with the basil here. You want to pick these off the stem and then just give them a rough chop. Right into our food processor. Then, next, what you're going to want to add is your garlic. So 2 cloves of garlic. Smash those bad boys. That's about it. There you go. Then what you're going to do is, I put in a little olive oil just to get it moving. Give it a chop. That's good. Then you're going to add in your vinegar. I use red wine vinegar. Another good one to use is rice wine vinegar. It's a little more subtle. About 1/4 cup. Your red wine vinegar. It's going to be your acid. And then you're going to do the same with some extra virgin olive oil. About 1/4 cup. Get in there. Now we're going to pulse it again. Now you don't want it to become like a paste. You want it to be more loose so you can spoon it over. I used a little bit extra herbs, so I'm going to add in a little more olive oil and a little more vinegar. My herbs might need a little more of a chop. We are almost there. There. Just like that. You want it to be a little bit chunky. You're going to pour it in your bowl. See that beautiful color? It's so bright and fresh and green. Your vinegar will also help with that. The acidity will keep the color of your herbs. So it'll be nice and bright and fresh. Now in the end, you're going to add your salt. Just a pinch the flavor in there. And also a little bit of red pepper. Gives it a little bit of heat. I don't like to put that in the food processor. I just like to add it a little bit at the end. Give it a stir. Okay, chimichurri is finished, and this is how we're gonna eat it in my house this evening. But like I said, you can eat it with a lot of different proteins, lamb, chicken, even vegetables. It is a great little thing to have in your fridge and to bust out, and you can make it in what? I made that in 5 minutes. Really, really simple. Here we go. This is a porterhouse, and that's what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. There it is, looking good. Trusty sauce. Spoon it right over there. Little over the top, and then I always have some extra on the table. And I will serve it just like this, on my table, on the cutting board. Everybody can grab their fork. Go in, I'm gonna go in for my taste. It's so good. There we go, 2018, off to a good start.